Hello everyone. Now, I thought that I would produce a quick explanation of how my automatic lighting system works, as on the face of it, it seems rather complicated, but is actually rather straightforward. To me, at least. Originally, the two ASD wall lights positioned either side of the garage door were switched manually from inside the house. Although the switch is still in place, it tends to be left on permanently now, as I've since installed an empty Thorn Beta 5 carcass on a short wall bracket on the garage wall. The Beta 5 is fitted with an all-night Royce Thompson SC1000 35 lux photocell that now provides automatic switching. However, as all-night operation of the lighting is not desirable, I have installed a system within the garage that makes it operate part night instead. Although there are, of course, photocells that are designed to operate part night, I decided that I wanted the ability to be able to alter the part night timings manually, as well as wanting absolutely exact switching times. Installed within the Beta 5 is a low wattage amber LED decorative golf ball lamp to indicate when the photocell is switched on. This is connected to run directly off the photocell, and so runs all night. I have also installed an MK grid neon indicator in the computer room, which produces an internal display for when the photocell is operational. This allows me to make accurate records of when the photocell activates and deactivates every day. A clock connected to the British MSF time signal and positioned beneath the neon indicator allows me to determine the exact switching times on occasions when I am unavailable to note the readings myself, as in these circumstances I have an old camcorder pointing directly at the two visual aids that then record the exact time that the neon activates and extinguishes. A twin 4-watt Fitzgerald Bulldog bulkhead installed on the porch ceiling completes the automatic lighting on the front of the property. Within the garage is a special 12-volt digital time switch that allows connection of an external aerial for receiving the German time signal. As I am very much not in Germany, a dip switch on the aerial's internal circuit board allows the timer to compensate for the difference between German and UK time. The permanently live input of the time switch also supplies the photocell, with the photocells switched live then passing through the switched live of the timer too. Only when the timer itself is on will the lighting, other than the aforementioned all-night indicators, work. Although the timer does allow a manual override option itself, two switches are installed alongside the timer's enclosure, with the top one bridging the switched lives, and allowing the lighting to operate permanently, whatever the time of day or current ambient light levels. The second switch can be used to turn a feed to a separate contactor coil on or off, the coil supply being taken from the switched live that also supplies the front lighting. The coil supply to this contactor also supplies a separate contactor that energizes the ring socket circuit in the loft room. Again, I can isolate this coil supply or have the socket circuit running permanently by bridging both sides of the contactor with a 40 amp double pole switch located above the second contactor. The permanently live supply side of the first contactor plugs into one of the garage sockets situated below the contactor. This feeds my Coftree PW10, Philips XGC001, Coftree BB15, Philips XWC121KP with the built-in photocell deactivated, and Coftree SW10, along with the coils of a double-pole Satchwell contactor located in a room at the back of the house, a double-pole Contactum contactor in my bedroom, and the single-pole Satchwell contactor in the dining room. These contactors feed a bank of automatic sockets in each room, though the single-pole Satchwell type also feeds the coil of a double-pole Wilex contactor also in the dining room, which in turn feeds the coils of another Contactum contactor, along with that of an EN Bray single-pole contactor in the living room. Again, all of these contactors have manual override provision installed. This system allows the single photocell and timer to switch multiple loads on different circuits in the house simultaneously. As you can imagine, The resultant thud of all of these contactors at dusk, dawn, or the fixed switching times is quite a sound to behold.